What's up, YouTube? This is MJ's Total Health and Wellness Enrichment. Back with another video. Please support the channel by hitting the like and subscribe button, along with the bell icon to be notified when I drop videos. Well, the topic of today's video will be, who is the pound for pound king of boxing right now? And there are three names that come to mind: Usyk, Monster Inoue, and Terrence Bud Crawford. And if I had to rank those guys right now in regards to who's the pound for pound king, I have to go with Usyk. And let me tell you why. I have to go with Usyk because this guy became undisputed at cruiserweight, moved up to heavyweight, and became undisputed. He has 2 victories over Anthony Joshua and a huge victory over Tyson Fury. Next, I gotta go with Monster Inoue. He also became undisputed in 2 weight classes. Now, to me, he still may not have that big time signature win, but all he has to do is continue to keep fighting. And I think that if we saw Monster Inoue defeat, say, a Tank Davis, now that would definitely catapult him up there to the #1 spot. But he just has to keep fighting, and hopefully he can get a signature fight. And the thing about it is, to me, the advantage that Monster Inoue has is that he's a smaller guy being able to move up. So it's more difficult when a guy has to cut weight to go down, but Inoue can move up and carry that power. And for everybody that makes comments and says, oh no, he's too small of a Tank, no. There is only a 13-pound differential. So that means, and look at this, if Inoue wanted to fight Tank Davis, Inoue does not have to be 135 pounds. If he wanted to be 127 pounds, he could do that. He just can't go over the lightweight limit. But Inoue wanted to come in at 127 to 131 to fight Tank. Why not? To me, that right there would definitely signal that, you're reaching for greatness. Because, right now, of course, he's head and shoulders above these guys in his smaller weight class. So if Inoue were to step up and fight Tank and win, hey man, I got to give him his props. Third on this list is Bud Crawford. I have Bud Crawford third because he's been inactive since his huge win against Errol Spence, in which he also became undisputed in 2 weight classes. Now, Bud has a fight August the 3rd, where it's his first test at 154. I think that it might be a little difficult at first, but I think Bud will eventually, process and have a clear victory. I'm not gonna say, he's gonna knock the guy out, but I think I look forward to Bud having a clear unanimous decision. Now, they keep touting a Bud Crawford and Canelo Alvarez fight. And just like I said with Inoue, if he were to fight Tank and defeat Tank, he would catapult to pound. Well, guess what? If Bud Crawford were to get the fight against Canelo Alvarez and defeat Canelo Alvarez, you got to catapult him up there for pound. But, to me, I think a lot of fans want to see that, but a hardcore fan like myself, I want to see Bud take care and unify the 154 division. There's plenty of guys there. Some good fights. I would love to see that. And I've told my best friend this a while ago. I said, Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford, they're not going to fight Jaron Bootz Ennis at 147 welterweight. No. I told my best friend, I said, Jaron Bootz Ennis will be a problem for Errol Spence Jr. and Terrence Crawford at the 154-pound division. Bootz is a big welterweight, and right now, there are no, with the lack of names in the welterweight division, it makes sense for Bootz to soon make that jump to junior middleweight. Now, I would have loved to have seen Bootz against a Keith Thurman, let him get that name on his resume, and after, you know, if he were able to prevail in dominant fashion, now, you know, you can send Keith Thurman on his merry way with a nice check. But I don't think Keith Thurman would fight Bootz. I would like to see that fight because it'd be a barometer. It'll show us where Bootz is at against a guy that was the former #1 welterweight years ago. So if I'm Bootz, I would like to get that Thurman fight, and then maybe after Thurman, you take care of business with Conor Ben to build up your profile, you know, in the UK, and then I'll go to 154. 154 to 160 is where Bootz is going to make his money at. Listen to what I said. 154 to 160 is where Jaron Bootz Ennis is going to make his money at. Because you look at all those top guys that you have, Spencer Crawford at 154. You have Jermell Charlo at 154. Even if Jermell Charlo were to go to 160, Bootz is big enough to where Bootz can fight in 154, 160. So there's plenty of fights out there. And, you know, for Bootz to ever get pound for pound consideration like Usyk, Inoue and Bud Crawford, he's going to have to start beating some of these guys with names in these other divisions. Simple as that, because right now there's nobody there in the 147-pound division. Now, Virgil Ortiz is now in the 154. I would have loved to seen Virgil and Bootz square off at 147. It would have been a battle of two young prospects, but, you know, Virgil Ortiz had those health issues. And I do not see Golden Boy putting Virgil Ortiz in there with Bootz anytime soon. And it's sad because it really would be a great fight between two young guys. And let's say, you know, who's the best? But everybody's afraid of a loss. My thing is, a loss is a loss. You know, you dust yourself off and get back in there. You know, a lot of these guys, to me, have just been hypnotized with the Floyd Mayweather effect of if you lose, your career's over. That's crap. You look at warriors like Evander Holyfield, Muhammad Ali, you know. Those guys, like, they had multiple losses, but they continue to keep fighting. A loss is not the end of your career. You know, sometimes a loss is a lesson and you get better. Look at when Lennox Lewis suffered his losses. He got better. And I'm not going to lie, you know, when I was younger, watching Lennox Lewis, when I was like 10, 11 years old, I didn't really like him. But as I got older, I learned to respect Lennox Lewis that much. And that's why I say that, you know, when you got a fighter like Bootz, man, he's a talent. He's got to be out there fighting these guys. So I would love to see maybe next year, can we get a young line, old line fight of Bootz against Bud Crawford at 154 next year? Can we see that? If Bud is able to dethrone the young lion in dominant fashion, guess what? Once again, he gets elevated pound for pound. MJ's Total Health and Wellness Enrichment. Please support the channel by hitting the like and subscribe button, along with the bell icon to be notified when I drop videos. Please like, and share the videos. Peace.